in there. Gently. We'll deal with him tomorrow.
Delson wasn't wrong. Now, how to find Stanford. There's something flashing under their skin. That's not very discreet. I've never seen a machine like that. This is what happens to mortals who step out of line.
Clearance implant required.
Digital security. Clever. This is what happens to mortals who step out of line. A slot for what would appear to be a small card.
Clearance implant required.
That's not very discreet. This implant could be useful. It's a perfect fit. Let's see how it works. There, I've got an implant, but it's blinking.
Clearance implant required.
That doesn't work on corpses. I can fix that. They don't know everything about us yet. A closet. Disappointing. How strange.
Higher clearance required.
Restricted access. Interesting. They haven't been used for years.
Hey! Who are you?
You shouldn't be on this floor. Identify yourself immediately, or I'm calling security.
It's entirely normal for me to be here. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stressed out. Usually the men in suits stay downstairs. But you seem different. In a good way. Not like those Vatican guys, but I shouldn't say anything.
Is there a problem with them?
Let's just say I thought we had tough standards, but the Society of St. Leopold has proven me wrong. Before they came here and changed everything, it was actually pretty simple.
What do you mean?
Now there are tons more clearance levels. They're really proud of that downstairs. But the truth is, there are tons of errors all the time, and everyone has to update their implants constantly.
Is that why mine doesn't work on the closet?
Is that the first time it's happened to you? Unbelievable!
What do I need to do?
Just like everyone else, we're following procedure.
My question isn't about the protocol, but what you can do to help a colleague in need.
Yeah, I get it. I've got a bunch of green implants in the safe in my office. The code is 423. You can take one, but you have to remember to bring it back.
Can you remind me how it works?
Go to any implant machine. It's really easy. There are instructions if you need them.
Thank you.
Of course. Where did I put that file? There's no more room
Here are
in
the
the morgue.
implants. No red implants. They're reserved for the Society of St. Leopold. Great. I changed my clearance level. Let's see where this takes me. This base is bigger than I thought. It's not going to be that easy to find Stanford.
Don't move!
Easy there, soldier. I've got to...
On your knees! Hands behind your head!
Lower your weapon and let me through.
On your knees, I said! Now!
He resisted. How? I have important information to pass on. It's urgent.
I have to check. Nobody told me.
Not surprising. I have an implant. Let me identify myself. We've already wasted enough time.
Get in there.
Scan your implant.
Are we all right?
Yeah. Next time, let me know.
That was close. I'll have to be careful. It's much larger than I thought.
Come on, monster. Damn! Unbelievable. Fucking implants. Yeah, it's me again. I can't get into anything. I'm telling you, the database is locked. If I keep it up, I'll block the entire system.
We need to collaborate.
Sorry, I don't see what else I can do to help you. I'd ask Stanford himself, but he's not on this floor.
Have you tried the archives?
The archives? You think so? Maybe. I'll take a look. Well, if I could open the door. It'll open in a minute. I hope.
Different laboratory wings.
I know it's there.
This appears to be from the last century.
Once I fixed it, I am off to bed.
That's the problem with security doors from the Stone Age. It'll open in a minute. I hope. Come on, monster.
What?
This base must have been used during the Cold War.
That's the problem with security doors from the Stone Age.
An implant database. If it were unlocked, I could locate Stanford. But I would need a red implant to do that. One from the Society of St. Leopold. What do these symbols mean?
Oh, what now? Please, the door won't open. I thought your test was over.
Yeah, but you have to put everything back the way it was, otherwise the security blocks everything. I'll take care of it, but I have to finish this first.
Very practical.
That's why we do our tests in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
If you're in a hurry, you can take a look.
I'll wait. It could take a while.
Can I help you?
What's the problem with the door?
There's no problem. We're running tests on the electrical system. It's gonna stay locked until I adjust the settings. But I'm working on something I'd rather not drop, so it'll have to wait.
You will open this door immediately.
As you wish. I don't understand. There we go. It wasn't that complicated.
There we go. Finally. I hope I find something in the archives, but I doubt I will. Get back to work, please.
Hurry up, Henry. What part of I need those results wasn't clear? A child would understand.
That's a lot of
Why
blood.
can't you?
What are they doing here?
If Dr. Faverone sees me talking to you, the shit's going to hit the fan.
Tell me you weren't there for Faverone's meltdown.
I only caught the end.
Great. She yells at me in front of everyone now. It's her way of motivating the troops.
There are less painful techniques.
I'd be a lot faster if I didn't have to double as her personal assistant. I'm in the middle of a promising procedure, but I keep getting interrupted. No matter. I'd better stop complaining.
What's bothering you?
I'd rather be careful. If someone were to hear us...
Henry, if you don't want to be the next body under my scalpel, I need those lab results by tomorrow.
I'll be going now.
Back to work.
Human blood? I thought they only studied us.
If Faverone thinks I work better under pressure... All right.
It would appear they are attempting to use our regenerative abilities on humans. They'll never be able to do it.
Higher clearance required.
That must not be the right one. There's a red implant. It might be the one I'm looking for. There must be a way to get him out of here. This emblem has been severely burned. Excuse me.
If you're looking for a little light reading, this is not the place.
I'm looking for something a little different.
Can I help you?
I see that we have collected a lot of things.
Yes, and it can be complicated to find your way around. What are you working on?
I'm researching interrogation methods.
I understand. It's not at all my specialty, but I recommend that you look at the works from the Middle Ages. The Spanish Inquisition was particularly effective in extracting confessions from heretics and other things.
Thanks for the advice.
I don't know what they can feel, but I remember reading something about a retractor used on a particularly sensitive part of the body.
The person in charge here, if I needed to talk to him, how would I go about doing it?
It's not easy. In general, Father Joseph doesn't leave the conservation area until he has finished his work. If he's restoring something, it can take a long time. He locks himself in with everything he needs, food and drink, and we don't see him again until he's done.
What happens if there's an emergency?
Look around you and ask yourself, what kind of emergency could there ever be in a museum or library?
So he doesn't come out.
That doesn't mean he can't be reached. He approves every request to borrow a book from the conservation area through a computer system.
So, if I request a book, he'll come and hand-deliver it to me?
No, it's automatic. He'll just approve the request. His work is very important. We do everything we can not to interrupt him. I'd rather you not disturb him.
My job is far more important than dusting off some musty old books. I just need to talk to him, and he's impossible to reach.
There's not much I can do for you. As long as he's working on his book, he won't answer.
What's he working on?
I have no idea. He's working his way through his list. Yesterday, I heard him say that he finished the authors starting with R. He was very happy about it.
I'll be going now. The glass-walled room appears to contain very old books. They're extremely fragile. There must be a connection.
Higher clearance required.
No, that doesn't work. This kindred was starving. How long did they keep him here?
Can't you see that I'm busy? If you're not coming to help me, don't bother me.
A new face, suddenly overcome by a need for reading material?
I just joined the department.
We've got a few too many newbies around here, if you ask me. At least you're not from the Vatican.
Are they causing trouble?
They're a real secretive club. Information doesn't circulate freely, if you know what I mean. That's pretty much the opposite of my job description. Well, I've got a lot of work.
I'll be going now.
Higher clearance required.
No, that doesn't work. To see you there.
All right.
All that for nothing. Figures. I can't find what I'm looking for.
When you're done with that, get started on cleaning the last tank.
Very well.
So much hostility. This kindred must have suffered.
What? What do you want? My time is precious, and I've got a boss breathing down my neck. So if you have no business here, either leave, or I'll call your friends to drag you out of here.
I'm doing an inspection.
Oh, should I call you Inspector, then? There's nothing to investigate here. We're working, something you might not be familiar with. Now, get out of my way.
We're all on the same team here. We're not going to get anywhere by tripping each other up.
You're right. I get carried away. Sorry. I'm really under pressure right now.
The problem with the tanks?
You know about that? Yeah, that, and everything else. There aren't enough of us to keep it all running and keep up the pace. Well, I'll be getting back to work now.
Your shoulder. Are you hurt?
What? Oh, that. No. It's blood, but it's not mine. When you spend your days dissolving bodies, you're bound to get splashed.
I'll be on my way now. she has a red implant that could help me find Stanford.
Rather effective. That shut a lot of them up. Who developed this amazing weapon? No, not her. There's no way.
Experiment in progress. Pyrolysis is required before opening.
Gallagher's really got us under a lot of pressure.
Nothing. It appears the power is out.
Pyrolysis protocol.
What? No, don't.
Pyrolysis complete.
It doesn't look damaged. I have a red implant. Will it allow me to see Stanford's location? A book about the Society of St. Leopold. Burned to a crisp. I won't get anything out of it, unfortunately.
Higher clearance required.
Having the implant in my pocket won't work. The elevator just came down. The implant was deactivated. I need to be careful. That's the key to my cover.
I don't understand.
Higher clearance required.
Wrong implant?
Oh. Is that it?
Welcome, Novice Gallagher.
Very well. Let's see what I have access to now. Shit. Wrong implant. GPS location is still unavailable. I'll have to find Stanford another way.
There he is! Take him downstairs.
Today is September 6th, 2019. This is confession number 6, conducted by Father Walter Stanford. I'm being assisted by Agents Hawthorne and Beck from SAD. The blank body was apprehended in our laboratory. I imagine you used one of your little magic tricks on the guards at the entrance to get inside. I don't recommend that you attempt that with me.
I must endure this.
Very well. Let's get down to the heart of the matter. Begin by identifying yourself.
He knows more than he's letting on. I must be careful. My name is John Smith.
John Smith. That doesn't correspond with what we already know. Caleb, that was a test, and you chose to lie. You disappoint me. I expected more maturity from an old leech like yourself. We know all about you, Caleb, Suleiman, Parasite. They're all just synonyms. Repeat after me, Suleiman. Confiteor Deo omnipotenti. Repeat. Mea culpa. Mea maxima culpa. Bear your guilt until your imminent final death. Bear it, and may the Lord have mercy on you. But let's not waste our time on trivial matters. You're a businessman. After all, time is precious to you, even if you have all eternity at your disposition.
What do you want?
I ask the questions, you answer. Things will be clearer that way. What did you hope to accomplish by coming here? Come now. You're not a shy one. I know that already. You'll learn that I admire courage. But sometimes it comes with a price. Pray, if you still can. Domine Maybe you'll stop your foolishness now. Be that as it may, you managed to find us. How?
We have eyes everywhere. Did you really think we wouldn't notice anything?
Impressive. Not to mention the fact that you managed to get in here. That's no small feat for a vampire alone. Were there any lost souls that helped you?
I hate to disappoint you, but I came of my own volition.
Alone?
I have resources in great abundance.
That's impossible. This could all be so much more pleasant. It's my fault. I must not have made myself clear enough. I take no pleasure in any of this. You're going to need to be more reasonable now.
I can't take it anymore.
Oh, you wretched creature. How? Remove that before we continue. It seems we've caught another who's of greater interest than you.
Who?
See you soon, Caleb.